What is going on, everyone? It's me, Lone, back with another Fallout 76 video, and today we are taking on Earl Williams. So the fellow Fallout 76 YouTuber Tyr has put out a bit of a challenge to the 76 community to see who can take out Earl Williams as part of the Colossal Problem event the fastest. And when he reached out to me to participate in this challenge, my first thought was, well, I can't really compete because you all know that I'm a heavy guns user, and compared to like a stealth commando build or other builds out there, heavy gunners aren't really suited to participating in these kinds of challenges and taking out boss monsters like Earl Williams very, very fast. There are just way better builds that are more suited to that kind of stuff. But we had a bit of a chat, changed my build around slightly, not completely, but I was able to change some perk cards and perk points around and get a particular gun, which has meant that I was able to record a pretty respectable time, I think, for taking out Earl Williams with a heavy gun. And that time was 34 seconds. I didn't think it was actually possible to be able to get a time this fast, but again, thanks to Tyr for the help for that. So Tyr, this is my official submission to your challenge to see who can take out Earl Williams the fastest solo in Fallout 76, and again, I'm using a heavy gun, so hopefully this is one submission that you might not have yet comparative to all the other builds. So if you enjoyed this video, please like it, I would really appreciate it. Subscribe if you're new, but with all that out of the way, let's get to my gameplay of me taking out Earl Williams with a sneak heavy guns build solo in 34 seconds. Alrighty, we are here at the start of Colossal Problem. This is pre-recorded gameplay, of course, that I'm talking over, but I'm about to show you my build, my weapon, pieces of armor, stuff like that. So this is my fairly min-maxed heavy gunner build. I didn't change it too much from my original build because that would require using a lot of level ups, and we are about to get legendary perk cards, so I didn't want to do that too much just for one video. But this build is still fairly optimized to be able to take out Earl Williams really quickly. So that's my build, and then I swapped to showing you my effects. I already have the big guns bobblehead active, so I don't use it later. I also have the herd mentality serum active because it suppresses my negative mutations, as we aren't allowed to be in a public team for this challenge. It has to be purely solo. Then I have two pieces of life-saving armor that's going to help me activate Revenant when I drop down the mineshaft, and then I swap to a full set of unyielding armor to help me with protection and also my sneak. This is my weapon. It's a bloodied fast fire flamer. So this is one of the few heavy guns that can actually be used in a sneak build quite effectively. So that's really nice. And then what I'm doing now is using a bloatfly syringer to shoot these Wendigo spawns. And then when I kill them, it spawns a bloatfly. And then what you can do is before you even drop down the mineshaft, you can actually have 6 kills to fully max out adrenaline beforehand. And ignore my crappy aim here. I was doing something, I was probably texting Tyr or something, but I used a disease cure to get rid of that disease that the bloatfly gave me, swamp gas. But yeah, so that's 2 kills for adrenaline right now, and we're about to get another 4. So I use this syringer on this Wendigo spawn, then kill it, it spawns a bloatfly, so then that makes it 4 kills right now. And then there's one more here, so we essentially repeat the process, and then you get 6 kills, so a max out of 60% more damage when it comes to adrenaline. So there's the last bloatfly. I don't kill it straight away. I reload first, get closer to the drop, and then I kill it. And then, because I have my life-saving pieces of armor active, when I die, I essentially get revived and Revenant is now active. Then I swap to my full set of unyielding armor. I use my spoiled fruit to get back to below 20% health with Nerd Rage. I use the Stealth Boy Mark III to give me a little bit more sneakiness during this. And then I use Overdrive, Psychotats, and Guns and Bullets, which are all boosting my damage, and I already had the big guns bobblehead active, so I didn't need to use it then. So now this is me taking out Earl Williams in 34 seconds using mainly headshots. Let's watch. So there it is. He just dies then, And it could have been even quicker if Quick Hands would have activated, and then I wouldn't have to have gone through the reload animation, but I still had lock and load active, so it wasn't too slow. But I reckon with more fine tuning, I could get that under 30 seconds before the next patch, of course, but I'm still fairly happy with that. 34 seconds with a heavy gun, I think is fairly good to be taking out Earl Williams solo. So that is the run tier. There is the challenge. I can send you the original video if you need it, but let's get to the conclusion of this video. Alrighty, Waysenders, that's all from me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you are a fellow Heavy Guns user, I'd be keen to know how fast you've been able to take out Earl Williams solo. I'm not going to claim that this is a world record or anything, because I clearly don't know, but I still think it's a pretty fast and respectable run. So until next time, this has been the Lone Vault Wanderer. Please take care of yourselves, and would you kindly keep fighting the good fight.